Hi Taurus, welcome back to the Warrior's Journey Tarot. This is your daily reading for February 14th. Let's get right into it. We're going to pull some cards with the Lion Strider Tarot, and then I'm going to clarify with the Fashion Oracles and the Gateway cards by Denise Lynn. Alright, so let's get started. Again, this is the Lion Strider Tarot. I'm going to pull, the first card is your situation. This is for February 14th. Daily reading for Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Second card is you. Third card's what's surrounding you. Fourth card is the outcome. And I'm going to take the bottom card, the card on the bottom of the deck, as the underlying energy. Okay. First card, please. For Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. What is the situation for February 14th? That's it. Four of Wands. Now, what is Taurus? Let's get a card representing Taurus on February 14th, please. Situation is Four of Wands. This next card is you, Taurus. On February 14th. Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Can we get a card representing Taurus? There it is. Seven of Cups. And there is the next one, what's surrounding you. And then finally, can we get the outcome? With the last card on the bottom of the deck being the underlying energy. What is the outcome? What is the outcome card? Can we get a card? The outcome here for Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus for February 14th. Can we get an outcome, please, for February 14th? For Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus for February 14th, please. I guess I'll pick one. Okay, so that's this outcome. 10 of Wands. Ooh, okay. 9 of Wands to 10 of Wands. And the underlying energy here is 9 of Cups. Okay, so let's pull that. Okay, so I'm just going to leave actually, yeah, I'll leave this like this. So this is the situation. Four of Wands is about creating stability. This is having stability, a firm foundation. Four of Wands is about a peaceful time when life is good, your home life, your own home life is good, you know, you're stable, you invite people over for dinner, you're the place everybody goes on the weekend for dinners, you're that kind of rock for everyone. It speaks to rites of passage like graduations or something that's to be celebrated. There's a real social element to the Four of Wands, very social and celebratory element there. Also speaks to reunions with the Four of Wands, even to marriage. Okay, so all of this kind of positive, strong foundation, very much also social energy, connecting with your loved ones, your community. It's a very peaceful and healing time. It's good. The kids are happy. The family's happy. All that type of energy. So Four of Wands is all about reunions, rites of passage, solid foundation, and peace. Okay? That's the situation. Now, you, Taurus, you're Seven of Cups. This tells me Seven of Cups means you're feeling like you can like a whole bunch of new options have suddenly opened up to you. Seven of Cups is about having 7 cups that all have some ideal something of, you know, like being rich, the ideal partner, being you know, possibly enlightened. There's a hooded figure that could represent spirituality. There's all these different types of things. Wisdom, all these different types of things that each cup holds. So 7 of Cups has 2 types of ways to look at it. One is where you're dreaming too much. It's illusory success, building castles in the sky. Daydreaming. A lot of daydreaming kind of energy, okay? And that's if the cards around it are negative. Now here we see three very positive cards and 2 negative cards, kind of, right? So 7 of Cups, to me, it looks like, honestly, with this situation being so good and solid foundation and reunions and positive energy with the 4 of Wands, it looks like 7 of Cups, suddenly you realize you've built a strong foundation now, and now you see your options. You see you have options, and it's exciting to you. Things that you're kind of planning in the future about, things that you are thinking and planning about what you want out of life. It seems like there's an energy of you're kind of overwhelmed with choices and options, and that's a wonderful thing. So this is you. Around you, this energy of 9 of Wands. The 9 of Wands, you see this fox that they've put here with his little dagger, and he's, you know, standing guard. 9 of Wands is someone who's described as the wounded warrior. Now, this is the energy surrounding you, okay? In your daily read, I really do take this as this is the situation, this is you, and this is what you have to deal with, okay? And this is what the outcome is going to be. So 9 of Wands is you're going to have to deal with somebody who is defensive, guarded. There's someone who's been in battle, and they're standing vigilant, guarding what they have. They're not resting. It's high tension, like the tension that you can cut with a knife, okay? You look like you're doing great, but there's someone around you who is extremely tense, stressed, defensive, and ready, and feeling like everybody's out to get them. Like they have to be constantly vigilant and defensive. Okay, this is kind of a little bit of a downer energy around you, okay? But you're doing great, but there's this kind of negative downer energy around you. Now, in the outcome, it's 10 of Wands. It looks like it's going to burden you, okay? Either it's going to burden you or it's going to burden them. Because there's leveling up here from 9 to the 10 of Wands. Now, it could be them. Could be them because I see the underlying energy is 9 of Cups. Look, there's a feather in this cat's mouth. It's the cat who ate the canary, right? Getting what you want. What you really wanted, your dream come true, your hidden wish, your heart's desire. That's 9 of Cups. So, it's Valentine's Day, February 14th. What I'm seeing here is you're very stable, as Taurians are, you know, very grounded. You have this loving, nurturing energy about you, this 4 of Wands energy that, you know, you're that house that people go to for dinners and, you know, gatherings, and this is where people socialize, and you're that type of hostess with the mostess and kind of nurturing energy, and you yourself have built a solid foundation. That's the situation, right? This kind of beautiful healing energy, a firm foundation. You're feeling like finally now you're being showered with these options. You're seeing that all these options are available to you on the 14th. You're feeling like this, 9 of Cups, right? And around you, not everybody is happy. There's someone who's not doing so well, who doesn't feel like they got anything, who feels like they've been fighting a battle for the longest time, and who's watching, right? And when I see this like fox as well, it looks like someone who's going to try to, you know, even the way the little dagger is pointed towards you, looks like they're going to try to, you know, share some of that, you know, passive aggressive or upset or wounded energy with you. Now, what happens is the outcome is 10 of Wands. 10 of Wands is now in work. This could be someone you work with, okay? It could be someone you work with. They might, you know, see how happy and stable you are and just like pour a whole bunch of, you know, stuff on your table. Stuff, work that you need to do, okay? That they've basically given you their stuff. Or 10 of Wands is just, it's about success and responsibilities. 9 of Wands is about being vigilant and guarding these wands, feeling defensive. 10 of Wands, in this card, it shows this girl and she's burdened by these wands. She looks like she's tired, right? She's got them strapped to her back. So in this deck, it looks like it's a burden. So when the 10 of Wands comes, it speaks to also the end of a cycle, where if it's too much of a burden, you drop it and you let it go. So there could be, if this is work related, you know, feeling somebody putting negative energy around you, or it could be in terms of the 14th, somebody that you're dealing with who's not as happy or is in a good place as you are. But in the underlying energy, I see 9 of Cups, and this is about getting your heart's desire. It's two very different energies, right? These two and these two. This one's like stable, cheerful, optimistic, and this is so heavy and oppressive. And yet the underlying energy is the cat who ate the canary. Now, who is the cat and who is the bird that got swallowed up? I don't know. Let's see. Let's pull an oracle card from Gateway. Can we get a card for Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus for February 14th, please? Opening to love again. Okay. Opening to love on Valentine's Day. And on the bottom, being in the flow, I am in the flow of the universe. Let's put those down there. And I'll read you opening to love. My heart is open. It says, love is on its way. The more you open to love, the more its sweet nectar can surge through your soul. From the love of others to the love of self. To love from the Creator, love flows to and through you. You are indeed a sacred vessel for love to flow through. The universe wants you to know there is nothing you need to do to deserve love. It is already waiting for you. It's like the sun, there for everyone. It's simply a matter of stepping out to bask in that warm and glowing light. Who you are is enough. This is true. In matters of romance, love is flowing, wounds are healing, and hearts are opening. If only you could see yourself as those in spirit see you, you would know how very loved you truly are. Questions to ask yourself. What is my true pathway to love? What is blocking me from welcoming love? Okay, so there is where the oracle cards step in and they let you know. Okay, so this could be taken another way, okay? It's saying what's blocking you from being open to love, and yet you're opening to love. Stability is a situation. There is a time of stability and peace right now. You are seeing that you have options. That's you, okay? It's almost overwhelming, all the options that you see. Now, this is the surrounding energy, 9 of Wands. If this isn't someone like this around you, it could speak to being wounded from a past relationship, being still defensive from past hurts, and so having your guard up, being vigilant, untrusting, seeing everybody as a possible threat. And the outcome is the 10 of Wands. The 10 of Wands is now, it's progress. It is progress because you don't want to go backwards. But the 10 of Wands is now coming to the completion of this cycle. So you're going to lay down those wands now, okay? It's where you realize this is an oppressive burden, because you see this person looks oppressed by it. You see this like Four of Wands is light, stable energy. Everything's going great, but you still have around you this air of defensiveness and blocking. And the outcome is the completion of this cycle, okay? Of this defensiveness, of this oppressive burden that's on your back from past relationships, from past issues. And this is really because this will be over, because it's saying this is such a positive card. This is the underlying energy. This is the card of getting a dream come true, a wish come true. Okay? Opening to love, my heart is open. So either way, whether that be someone around you or that be you, Taurus, excellent card still. Same story, opening up, good things coming. So let's get one fashion oracle card for you guys to get some inspiration from for the morning. This is for Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus for February 14th, please. Can we give some advice, guidance, a cheering up, some optimism, some inspiration, some exciting energy, high energy card here. This is for Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Okay. On the bottom, Estee Lauder. You can rule the world with a lipstick. A lady should be crease-free in clothes and in fashion. Earn your daydreams. Those are the daydreams, right? The Seven of Cups. Your imagination running wild, seeing all these options available to you. Saying, be hard at work. She looks like the magician, seriously, right? Mixing potions and lotions. This is saying, a lady should be crease-free in clothes and in fashion. Earn your daydreams. Put the work in. But let's read the top. Victoria Beckham. Step into your own spotlight. You don't have to be posh to have style. Give it a go. There's no red card in fashion. And I'll leave this over here. Let's read some more about Victoria Beckham to see if there's anything else that we can get out of this oracle card. It's always these little details sometimes you see that resonate. All right. It says, Victoria Beckham rose to fame in the all-girl group, the Spice Girls. But Posh Spice has evolved into a fashion designer of considerable acclaim. Beckham swapped her seat in the front row for a role backstage, launching her own label in 2008, and has graduated from pop pinup to respected designer. Her shows are now a must-see at New York Fashion Week, and her brand has grown to include a diffusion line, denim, handbags, eyewear, and fragrances. Victoria Beckham's girl power has transformed her into a true fashion phenomenon. Beautiful. A lot of focus here on career and work. But let me see, just for funsies here, let's clarify this Ten of Wands. I'm going to get one clarifying card for Ten of Wands. Ten of Wands was the outcome. Can we just get a clarifying card for the Ten of Wands there? Okay, they gave me a ton. Ten of Wands is saying there's Seven of Wands. This is where, look at this goat, and there's like, again, the same fox around with also this bird. And the goat is here on top, unscathed. So it looks like it might be people trying to come at you as well, okay? Seven of Wands is the hero card, maintaining in spite of opposition. It is also the card of blocking. It's a 2 blocking cards, 7 of Wands and 9 of Wands. 9 of Wands is when you are defensive, and so that leads to an energy of kind of being unapproachable. 7 of Wands is about physically blocking people from, you know, invading your space, let's say, okay? And either you're blocking them or they're blocking you. But really, it's got the hero vibe to it, with one person at the top of a hill maintaining their own, standing in their truth, while other people are trying to come at them. And this could also speak to whether it be conflict or people who are interested in you, okay? This could be for some of you ladies. It could be like a lot of interest from different men, different guys, and you're kind of blocking because they're not really on your level, and you know, yet they're still not backing off. Could be also something along those lines. 6 of Swords is leaving a sad situation and moving on to something new. 10 of Swords is the brutal end to something, betrayals. It's another completion number with a 10. And what I like about this, okay, and I'll tell you what I like about this, is the 10 of Wands. This shit right here is what's been weighing you down, okay? This conflict, these betrayals, this feels like some energy around you, haters, whatever you want to call it, who've been, you know, talking shit, causing trouble, stirring the pot, and trying to take your peace of mind. So that's what the 10 of Wands is saying. It's the completion of the Wands. It's the end of this. It's the end of this. 7 of Wands and 6 of Swords. See, 10 of Wands and 7 of Wands. And then the Swords here. 6 of Swords, 10 of Swords. Leaving this shitty situation and moving on to something better. So when I asked, what is this 10 of Wands about? Can we clarify it? It's saying this drama right here is over. This has been weighing on your back. This is what left you defensive. Betrayal. Traumatic arguments and fighting. You got like PTSD over this shit. And maintaining your own in spite of these people. Look at the energy here. It's like they're rabid to come for you. But you're still calm and composed at the top of the hill. Top of that mountain, top of that hill, whatever's on that rock. And then leaving this sad situation. So that is good, Taurus. That's what clarifies that, okay? Again, with the 4 of Pentacles on the bottom, which we got for yesterday's daily read. But let me just throw in some extra cards here, because it says opening to love, and it is Valentine's Day, so why not? It's my channel. I'll pull cards if I want to. Romance Angels. I'll do Whispers of Love too. So let's pull a card. I know I already did your Valentine reading. Whatevs. I like you guys. Let's pull one card for Taurus. There, that's it. See? It was for you. Trust. This situation is calling for you to have faith. And this card is all about you have strong faith and trust in yourself. If you do, it's the kind that attracts people to you and also brings even people from your past back into your life. If you want it, okay? Trust and faith, trust and faith. We always get that, right? With Taurus. 5 of Pentacles, trust and faith. But what is this pertaining to? It's saying forgiving and learning. As you release and heal the past, you experience more love in your present moments. So I'm going to put that right here. Okay. More family drama. Forgiving and learning. Let's see what that says. The Romance Angels have heard your desire for great love, and they bring you this card as guidance. They see that your heart can give and receive the bliss of romance by clearing away the cobwebs of the past. The angels know that you've been hurt before and that you're wary of being hurt again. Yet your defenses are creating barriers to allowing love into your life. As you heal your past, you won't keep recreating it. After all, you attract into your life the situations and relationships that remind you of what you've already experienced, because that is a primary tool of healing. To change to a healthier relationship pattern, it's necessary to detoxify any old anger, blame, or unforgiveness you may be holding. This includes forgiving yourself. If you call upon the angels and ask them to help you release and heal your past, they'll clear away the heaviness so that your heart can soar with happiness. That's amazing. All right, last card. This is Whispers of Love. Let's pull a card for Taurus. Can we get a card for Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus for February 14th, please? Any additional guidance for Taurus? Okay, I'm going to stop there. I gave it a good go, guys. Have patience. Love is patient and kind always. And this is always a card for all you moms out there, to not lose your temper with your little ones. And it's speaking to needing to show them, because sometimes they get insecure, especially if you're dating and you're seeing other new people, whatever, they might feel a little bit left out. Just speaking to needing to give them some extra cuddles and snuggles and reassurance. But this is practice. Look at this. I haven't seen this card once since I got this deck. I haven't pulled this. Practice compassion. See things from a different perspective. And it's wearing this crystal around his neck. So interesting. Okay. So let's put that to the side here. I'm going to put this over here. Let me read that. These are very short. Number 15. Practice compassion. See things from a different perspective. We can all benefit when we try to look at things from someone else's viewpoint. Walking in someone else's shoes helps us to have a tender understanding Walking in someone else's shoes helps us to have a tender understanding that may change how we are feeling now. Love and compassion always bring a positive outcome. So, didn't really go much into love and romance, but it says you are opening to love, and that's fantastic. And there is, this need for trust and faith as usual. And it looks like, you finally entered this place of stability, and you also have blockages to being open, and as well, yet there is some dream come true coming into your life. Okay, here with this cat, with the 9 of Cups, the cat who ate the canary, and your heart opening to love. It says, my heart is open, because you're opening to love. And this should be your affirmation. My heart is open. Speaking to the need to be open. And mostly, I'd like to also stress here, these two ladies, they've really stressed the need for hard work, how Victoria Beckham has changed from a pop star to a businesswoman, how Estee Lauder says you earn your daydream through this magician kind of having the potential to do whatever you need to do and putting the time in. So what I see here for the 14th really is very work related, putting in lots of time to your job, to your career, earning your daydreams. You are daydreaming. You got big plans, Taurus. I can see that. You have why you have big plans? Because you've built a solid foundation. It's stable. Okay, you're coming to a stable point in your life. There's balance. There's harmony. The only thing is getting rid of these old cobwebs. And if you have to, it says, ask your spirit guides. Whether it be, whatever faith you believe in, to ask for help and guidance to clear away this old BS, to move forward. That was your reading, Taurus, for February 14th. I'll have a daily reading every day up for you because I love you guys and you support me. And I love doing these readings where it's not a waste of time, where actually, people watch them and they appreciate it. And I know you guys do, and I appreciate you. Thank you. Check out the other videos. I'll link some at the end of this video. I'm going to have your general reading the big long one that's going to take an hour long. So set some time aside for that, please. It's the bi-weekly general. It's going to be for the 15th to the 28th. Okay, other than that, have a wonderful day. Talk to you guys soon. Bye.